Brandon Aiyuk's status is with the team right now?
Yeah, it's week to week. Hoping he can clear all the markers so he can come back and start his practice window.
Has he missed either meetings or workout sessions or rehab things, anything that would have upset the team in any way or would have led to him? Have you removed his bonus for next season, the option bonus?
Yes. That happened back in July though, so that was other things. But as far as like missing meetings, things like that, any injured player or people are on IR or doing rehab, like their schedule's totally different than the rest of the team. So sometimes they're involved in meetings, sometimes they're not at all. I'm not gonna go through each thing with them, but anytime a guy's on IR and stuff, they're not in the daily routine of meetings.
But he has missed them.
Yeah, he's missed them. There's been other people on our team that have missed meetings before, but that doesn't have anything to do with his contract.
So there still is potential that he could return and play games?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is the team and him on the same page in terms of where he's at from an injury perspective? Like, does he think he's ahead of where you guys do or vice versa?
I can't tell you that. I'm not getting much dialogue just personally between him and I, and I've been told that it's week to week, so each week I wait to see if he's ready to come back for practice, and haven't got that answer yet.
So is he medically cleared by you guys, or?
No, he's not. Yeah, there's still markers he's got to pass.
Do you think that he's motivated? Does the organization feel that he's motivated to come back and play this season?
I don't think that really matters. I think everyone might have a different opinion of that. I know with the contract stuff that happened back in July, I knew it was going to be a while for him to come back. I was hoping to get him back around this time, and we've kind of been going about that, like coaching the team. I don't really deal much with injured players. I was told a few weeks ago he was getting closer, and we haven't made progress in that way so far. So from my standpoint, I'm just waiting for him to get back to practice.
Why his guarantee was voided?
No, I can't.
I'm sorry, maybe it's the same question I couldn't hear, but you want to get into specifics. So what happened in July to cause that voiding?
I'm not going to get into specifics of that. There was a number of things from July that, to me, is more of a business side, dealing with lawyers and stuff and contracts and stuff that is really not my area of expertise.
This is a guy, obviously, the team felt, and you felt good enough to give a very large contract not very long ago. Is there disappointment that it's gotten to this with Brandon and the 49ers?
Yeah, of course. I've been coaching over 20 years, and I've never been in a situation where a contract's been voided, so it was extremely unusual to me.
And personally, I mean, I imagine you were very in support of him getting a new contract. We know how weird that negotiation was, but do you feel let down by the situation?
Yeah, I'm not really there yet. Like, I know everyone got a lot of information yesterday. That was information that I found out in July and kind of dealt with it then. And to me, the contract stuff and guarantees and things like that is really, it's irrelevant to my relationship with the player and my relationship with our team and what we're trying to do this year. I know I went through that stuff and talked to him a lot about it back in July. But since July, it's been all about this season and hoping he would get healthy, and he's been working to get healthy, and I've been waiting for him to come back when he's healthy.
Is it realistic to expect a player to come back and play once his guarantees have been voided?
I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so I really don't think about that. I just think about people coming back when they're healthy.
People look at that mechanism and say it's very unlikely he would be on the team next year. How likely do you view that as a possible scenario?
What happened in July, to me, in my opinion, doesn't have anything to do with the future. That had to do with circumstances that, to me, were out of a coach's hand. The best way I can explain it, when it comes to business matters and lawyers and contracts and things like that. When it comes to the future of this, I would love for BA to be here. I would love for him to get healthy and get back to really helping us out and being a part of this team. We haven't had that in a little bit, and I still hold out hope that he can get there, but he obviously hasn't gotten there yet.
So the voiding of his contract, we can't say in any way if it was tied to any sort of conduct or behavior from him?
No, I think you can figure that out on yourself. I mean, it takes a lot of things to get a contract voided. I don't even know, honestly, I've never dealt with that in my career. I've been in any building that's had that, so it was unusual, but that's stuff that I can't get into right now.
Brandon, you had Brandon and you had Debo, both in their 20s, both highly productive players. The idea that obviously Debo's been traded, and we don't know what's going to happen with Brandon after this season. Is there some that, like, does it feel like a loss? Does it feel like something really weird happened here to get to this point, or is it a natural occurrence? Like, how do you just? These are two really important players for this team that may not. One of them already is gone. Do you just have any sense on what's happened here?
I mean, I think in Debo's case, I think it's very hard for teams in the NFL to keep two very high-priced receivers. And I think both of those guys were like that when they hit their market. So that's why you don't see that on many teams. So I think that's pretty normal. What you guys found out yesterday, or that was public, I know that's unusual, so I get all those questions about it. But that is something that happened 3 or 4 months ago, whenever that was, and something that's been completely out of sight, out of mind in terms of a contract. The only thing I've been thinking about is hoping he can get healthy and come back and play for us.
I think it was early in training camp. You spoke to Brandon, being engaged, in the team meetings, being around the team. What changed?
You'd have to ask him that.
Is he still doing rehab in the mornings, Kyle, and then getting out of here? Is he going to meetings at all?
Not meetings, but I didn't check today. I know he was at rehab yesterday, though.